After asking for the divorce, I was kind of in a very, I don't know, I was in a good place because, like I said, I took my time mourning it. So I felt like by the time I asked, I was okay. Like, I mean, I had my moments still, but I was okay. I was okay. And at that point, I was just working, trying to pay off debt, trying to, get my life together to get ready for this separation. Now, here's where things really start to just get crazy again. So we're gonna fast forward. I am looking to just get more healthier. At that time, I was like 350 pounds. And, I let myself go. I got bigger and, depressed. And, yeah, I wanted to lose some weight. So I decided that I am going to get weight loss surgery. And, that weight loss surgery just, it happened so quickly. I'm talking about God, just the way how he worked things out. Like it got approved from the insurance and I had to get all these tests done, got the test done, had to gain weight just to lose weight. It was such a crazy process. But um, I remember my son was born in March, and then I had the weight loss surgery in June. And all this time, we're still in the same apartment together, but just separated and claimed, divorce basically. Um, but the divorce wasn't final. Obviously, we were just separated, but still living in the same place, to take care of everything until we officially separate in July. So yeah, so I had the weight loss surgery, and then yeah, I was losing weight. Starting to look really good, just getting back into my like a good graces. The weight loss was just lifting me up out of that depression. And then um, I was supposed to be um, like I said, keep my kids. But then the house that we were staying in, this seems to be a trend, right? The house that we were staying in, was owned by her sister, and her sister was selling the house because she was moving. So here we are again. But everybody knew, once again, we knew this was coming. It wasn't a surprise. I think it just happening so soon is what made it like difficult. But everybody knew it. So we were planning for months anyway, like how we're gonna do it. So I was planning to go to my father's house with my kids. My wife, soon to be ex-wife, was moving back to Florida with her two kids and her sister, her other younger sister. So now here we are. July comes, and my father changes his mind about the kids coming to live there, and I understood why. It just once again put me in a tough spot because now I'm like, crap, I don't have a place to live with these kids. I still need to save some money because I was paying off all of our debt by myself. And so we ended up just agreeing that she would take the kids until I saved the money. So she would have the kids for the first 6 months until I saved the money to get a place. But while she was out there, I was paying her part of the rent and also sending money for the kids, right? But also, while she was out there, I took that opportunity to live. Well, what I thought was living. And because I was so like just depressed, down, broken, and out, and I really wanted to just do things to like get me out of that. Now, at this point, I was mad at God because I felt like, why did you let all of this happen to me? Like, why did I have to get hurt this way? Like, we could have easily broke up without her having to do this. Like, why did you allow this to happen? And I just felt like so much things kept happening after the marriage, the affair, losing the home and moving and this and that, losing job. It was just like it was like hit after hit after hit after hit after hit, you know? And so yeah, I was mad. Like it was hard to pray, it was hard to have faith in that time. And honestly, God was out of my mind. And so yeah, with the weight loss and then it's summertime the parties in New York is crazy. I'm outside. I'm out. I'm just outside. And then a battle that I had been battling for a while, um, which was a sexual addiction, I was feeding into heavy because of how hurt I was. I was just letting myself go. I was just outside, just doing whatever, just having a good time. And I remember like just living life. My kids were gone, and I knew I was gonna get them back eventually. So I was just like, yeah, I just want to do things. I was taking that moment to just heal, right? I was going out by myself, going to dinners by myself, going to the bar by myself, um, just feeding my addiction, and that's going to be another testimony in another different video. I'm gonna keep that separate from this. But just just doing things that just I shouldn't have been getting myself into. You know what I'm saying? And then my birthday comes, and I remembered calling my wife and saying, "Hey, it's my birthday. Do you mind if I just send you, like, I think a certain amount?" It was like, I think maybe half of the amount I wanted to send her so that I can enjoy my birthday. Like, I wanted to, turn up, because I really didn't have opportunity to save money. Like, I was sending her, bro, from the time she left. Anyway, I was sending her a lot of bread a month. And so I asked her that month. I'm like, yo, and she was just like, no, I need it, whatever. So what I had to do, I had to take care of my kids, right? I didn't want them out in the streets. So I'm like, whatever. So I sent her, the money, and I just, thankfully, I had my sister-in-law and friends who made it special, and took care of me for that birthday. But I wasn't able to enjoy it the way I wanted to. So then I remember, my sister-in-law comes to me and she's just like, yeah, so have you spoken to so and so? Have they found somewhere to live yet? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Have they found somewhere to live? What are you talking about? She's like, her and the kids. I'm like, what are you talking about? Uh, She's like, oh, she didn't tell you? I'm like, tell me what? She's like, oh, they lost the apartment. So I'm like, how did she lose the apartment? How if so now I'm lost for it. So I call her immediately, and I'm like, you're homeless with the kids? And she's just like, oh no, we're not homeless. I'm in an Airbnb. I'm like, you didn't think to tell me that you lost the apartment with my kids? And I just sent you money. What, like, you said you needed money to pay the rent. She's like, oh, I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to spoil your birthday. F my birthday. My kids are more important than this birthday. Come on now. Like, where's your common sense? Where's your priorities? From the minute you was going through anything, that the first phone call you should have made was to me, to let me know what is going on. The fact that I had to hear this from your sister, like, come on now, like, this is about the well-being of my children. So obviously I'm tight, because she didn't tell me. Now I'm trying to figure out what the heck am I gonna do, you know? And now once again I'm just shaking my head because I'm like, bro, it's like, can I catch a break? Can I catch a break? You know? And so the days are going on. I'm calling, what are you doing? She's Airbnb hopping, right? Then she calls me. She's like, oh, could you send money again? I think I had sent her, like, I just sent her $700 for something. I can't remember what it was, but I had just sent her money. Then she hits me up again and is like, oh, could you send me um money for the babysitter? I need $800. I said, bro, didn't I just send you money? Like, do you think I'm rich? I don't have $800 to send you for a babysitter. I said, like, I told you already to make sure you get a work from home job or what have you. She gets a job making $16 an hour, and the babysitter is $15 an hour. Does that make sense? Does that make any sense? And then now you want to call my phone to pay for a babysitter for a job that, like, come on now, come on. So I'm like, nah, I can't do that. And I'm like, you know what? At this point, if I'm gonna be sending you all of this money, I might as well have my kids. But keep in mind, I have nowhere to live. But I'm like, I'm the one making the bread, right? So I'm like, I just need my kids, and I'll figure it out. So she's like, oh, well, if you think you can do it, and if you think it's easier, then you can just come get your kids. I'm not gonna fight with you. So just come get your kids.